Morning again, Lee Butler here. I'm on the Stroud Water Canal, Thames-Severn Canal. That's Stroud Water. You might be able to recognise the spot. Anyway, Gaswork Bridge and Landings. It's years ago, this used to be big gas towers here, or gas supply. Like I said, I was promised you a tour around the Lodgemore lake, mill, pond, should we say. This is where my deer normally jump in for a swim, but they're not here this morning. There's a small gas supply here. I think this is this section where they put the smell into the gas so you can identify it as gas. Naturally, gas has absolutely no odour. That's why they used to have to take the budgies down. And if the budgie died, then there was a gas leak. Or should we say there was gas, they found gas then. And then when it come up out of ground, they added a smell. It's quite pungent. A couple of little fish in there. Chuck them a bit of bread. You can sort through that. And crow, brave, we got one a little bit. Still, never mind. Let's go and have a walk down to my lake. See what we got. Lovely flowers. Still a bit of colour, even though it's mid-September. Still a little bit of colour. Mind you, they chopped them all down. It's disastrous. They were still blooming. There's still growth coming September because of this warm bit. Hey. And they took them all down. Hey.
Morning.
Alright. Still, I watched a little video last night. They launched some steamboats just there. There was a bit of a fair a few years ago. I was quite interested to see. If you have a look at the Cotswolds Canal's website, you will see. Anyway, one day classics, but it's been sat here for about, I reckon that's been sat here now 20 years. Moved, it was under a big tree there. Tree went down and they moved it, and it's been sat there. Not going to do it any good as far as rusting goes, but if you ever want to inquire about an old car, ask him. Beautiful. It's a Javelin. Look at the number plate, it's probably before 1960. Late 50s, there you go. Late 50s. Anyway, let's see what birds are on the mill pond today. Just a little bit of bread here anyway. Little babbers come down and have a scrap. I mean, sometimes people might me about, oh, bread's no good for the birds, but a little bit every now and then. I don't overly do it really, you know, and I tend not to do it too much with the breeding when they're, hey, Robin. I tend not to do it too much when they're breeding. when the young hatch, because it's not very good nutrition for the babbies, but I might give them the odd bit. Just every now and then when I see them. Fishes. Tiny little trout. Also the bits of bread. Bit of depth there, then you can get hold of it. Look, you see the moorhens come? They know I'm coming. There's bloody 3 of them there. 3 of them. Happy. Let the moorhens feed the fish. There you go. Happy days. Could do this all day, but obviously they a couple of bits of bread they're full up anyway. Okay. What we got there? There's a swan. I bet there's a swan as well. There's a swan. Moorhens, swans. Bless them. Hey. Crows are waiting. Hear the whistle, don't they? Hey. There's me mate, I've known her for ages. Hey! They don't really come down when I whistle. These swans are amazing. I'm gonna have to have a fish around. I've got a video somewhere where it's right over the other side of the lake and I whistle and he flies straight across the pond looking for me, coming to retrieve his bread. Bless him. Hey. I think this is the pair. They wander across over to the canal. It's just over there, the Stroud Water Canal. And they, I think they're in charge of both bits because there's the moorhens queuing up waiting. I'll lob some bits over in a minute. Because every now and then they wander over. And I think, I think they're in charge of both little bits of water. I think look at him, he's bloody grumpy, he's biting the wood. So I gotta give him that. He just bloody hissing me, look, he's hissing, he wants the bread, and then he bloody tells me off and I give it to him. What? Here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, bless him. Always shouting at me. Always shouting at me. Hey. Mum wants a bit. Sorry, Mum. Give her a black eye. So, there you go. Love that. Moorhens have had their fill. A little bit for the ducks. A couple of more bits for the babbies. Obviously don't want over to it, but they got big bellies, don't they? But for Mum and Dad. There you go. Anyway, Trying to sort out these more ends. See how many target practice. Well, you say target practice. Let's try and get them before the ducks pinch the red. Look. You get a bit there. Set themselves off. Are you going to get that bit? No, we ain't that bright. Trouble is, do me bloody arm in tossing this bread across the water like that. So, it's all fun. Sounds like a jay. I did actually follow him down. I think it's a jay. Not that good with birds, really. I should be, but I don't know why I'm not. Got to practice my bird sounds, so I can tell what's what. Hey, bless them. So. Yeah, there's some bloody diggers, bloody mess. He does, you can come down here. Well, not that I do, but you can come down here and watch them fill the holes if you want to. Watch them dig the hole and fill the hole. I'm sure somebody gets enjoyment out of watching that rubbish. So, there's an island there. I've seen a deer on there once. I've probably gone there many times. But it's an island, and that's where the swan nests. And I think it's quite safe there, because this pond is shallow, but there's about 6 foot of mud, so you really wouldn't want to fall in there. But there's a little island there. The swan builds a nest in there, and she's safe bar the deer trampling on the eggs. But I think the male swan would soon sort that out. I'll try and get a drone picture, maybe, and clip that in the video so we can see exactly what we got here as far as the island goes, because see, they've let all these trees build up. Yeah, up on the drone, see, that's the island where the swan's nest. You see both sides now. Bit of an island. It's a bit nearer the bank that side. Maybe the squirrels can jump over if they're brave enough. But I think the swan's egg's a bit too much for them to tackle. Spin around as a excavation test centre. Just spot the swans there. But go back a bit where them black cars are, where's the moorhen as well. And then we go back over the water. Let's go over Lodgemore Mill. There's the old mill. Massive. Lots of cloth. Spin it around. Let's go up to the canal. Stroud will be to the right, but we'll go back up where I came from slightly. Let's Stroud that way. Stroud. Spin back, go back to Dubbridge. See what we got in Dubbridge. Yeah, looking good. It's hard to believe 30 years ago you can hardly see this water, and the track is just a bit of mud of the path. But anyway, just there, that house right in the middle of the screen is where the swans sometimes used to wander in the bloke's house. There was the gas works. That there, the main part of the ride, is the old gas plant. He was just chatting about. And a walk down here to the left. And then across that car park, around the warehouse. There the coots just in them trees. Sorry, the moorhens. Always getting coots and moorhens mixed up. White beak for the coot, red beak for the moorhen. Yeah, look at them blackberries. Somebody could have a potted jam or two, because there's a load all the way along there. And there was a load just before there as well. Look, that chap, he's the maintenance engineer for the mill. And they still make cloth. What a wonderful cottage. Lucky man. If you want to be a maintenance engineer when he retires, you can live there. So, I'm no maintenance engineer. I've been building me dry stone walls. Right here. I don't know if you can pause and read this. Froome Hall Mill Pond, also known as Lodgemore Lake, as far as I'm concerned. All of these birds on this lake I've seen, but luckily I haven't seen the otter, because the otter would have all the swan's eggs. So he ain't been here yet. He's in the canal but not here. And that's the bird I couldn't think of the other day. A little yellow bird. A little gold crest. And they also got the little yellow or grey flycatcher, a standard tree creeper. I always get them. I love. I watched Sam watched a nuthatch the other day. Absolutely amazing. Close up, right about 2 meters away from my windscreen under a nut tree. There you go. I've seen the kingfisher here. I've seen the blackcap here, I've seen the goldcrest here, I've seen the tree creeper just here. I've seen the little egret. He was regular at one time, maybe last year, or maybe beginning of this year. Little egret used to sit just over there. Some twigs and that, rest on the branches in the water there, and he's coming along, and he was quite shy. He used to take off straight away. I've seen all the tufted ducks. I've got sander, the grebes, lovely great crested grebes. You know, just there, I'm actually making a nose. I saw the glossander first and last time I ever saw one that I noticed. But, I think it's rarity. Yeah, kingfisher, bless it. I'd love to see them always scooting along the canal. So hard to catch them though, because they fly and they're gone. But, lovely houses. Right brick. Lovely houses. That's the part of the mill that's still used for industry. They make snooker. What they call a felt covering for the snooker table. Somebody told me they did the World Championships. They made the cloth there for the World Championship snooker table. But still, I ain't sure. I think they make tennis balls as well. Oh, they supply the cover for tennis balls. Probably Wimbledon. Good quality cloth. Not that I know much about it. I'm not that up on my cloth. But yeah. Textiles. Lodgemore Mills. There you go. Oh. That'll be flats one day, I expect. Lovely bit of bridge. All across the bridge. Awesome cart. Up the track, up to the Bath Road. Up to the Bath Road. There you go. Lovely. Dave Valley. Wonderful. The Bath Road. And don't be old. I don't know, clothiers arms. But you could say the clothiers. Clothiers pub on the Bath Road. Wonderful place to stop if you're in the area. Day's trip. Take a walk along the canal.